If you're chilling in the city thinking what to do, PhillyPhans podcast is for you. Every week in Philly there's something new, and Kev, Key, and Eric know what to do. If you're riding in the city thinking what to do, PhillyPhans podcast is for you. Brian with the in-depth Sixers review, and we can't forget about Carson too.
Yes, we are riding around the city thinking about what to do. And all you got to do is turn on the PhillyPhans podcast anywhere you can find podcasts. This is Kevin.
And Eric. I like that. I like that. I like that.
That may have been my best intro yet. That was just right here.
Awesome. Right off the cuff.
Props to D Whitty for the track.
Still need to have him on.
We do still need. And this, Eric, this is a big episode.
Is it?
It is. It's episode 50.
Oh,
it is officially episode 50 of the PhillyPhans. That's right. If you've stuck around with us for 50 episodes,
God bless you.
I guess we're entertaining. I don't know. God bless you if you stuck around for 50 episodes with myself and Eric throughout this COVID journey that we've been on.
We're still on. And, we wanted to have some stellar guests on this episode, Kev, but it's all right.
It's a big weekend. One of the guests, obviously, we would have loved to bring on was bring back Anthony, but Anthony's actually doing the radio broadcast of the big game.
Of the big game.
Yeah,
he's Super Bowl.
The big game of the Flyers versus the Capitals at 12 o'clock on Sunday. No, he is doing the big game.
The big game.
The big game on Sunday night. He may be biased. He may not be biased. He did play for both teams.
He played more for the Bucks, though, right?
He did play more for the Bucks.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's completely biased. If you're listening to this,
his son is a Bucks fan.
His son is a Bucks fan. He's also a Heat fan. He's won enough. He's definitely won enough. Well, Eric, it's the big game weekend, and all we can talk about is the Flyers.
The disappointing Flyers.
Well, you're disappointed.
I am disappointed. Are you not?
I'm just, play a full game. Like I said on the podcast last week, this was going to be a tough week for them playing against Boston and then playing against the Capitals. I said it was going to be an issue. It was an issue. They're no longer in first place.
Yeah, but if you watch the games and why I'm disappointed and why Philadelphia is disappointed, they were leading 3-1 in the first game against them. And then they blew a 2-goal lead. And as I've been texting friends of mine, no 2-goal lead is safe when the Flyers are playing hockey.
I was also texted that, so I am actually a friend of Eric's.
Okay.
So.
And that's why I'm posting all these different memes about hold a 2-goal lead or draw 25. The Flyers are drawing 25 right now.
Well, now everybody knows who runs the Instagram account because there's no posts about the Sixers or the Eagles or the Union, being that I am the number one Union supporter on this podcast.
There's stories about the Union just released New Jersey, so it's actually pretty cool. I like them.
So go ahead. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Flyers. Tell me more.
It's getting exhausting.
It is?
Yeah.
Because last week you talked about someone having people's backs, and that's what Flyers Twitter was talking about today or all week. Was having people's backs, and we don't have someone who will, or do we?
No, we don't.
We do.
Who?
Potentially suiting up on Sunday for the big game, Sean Couturier.
Well, yeah, but he's not a fighter.
Yeah, but he'll at least have people's backs.
Right, and that's a big thing. What a lot of people probably do realize, but without Sean Couturier, you're missing your Selke winner, your Selke finalist the year before. Like, that's a big person to miss.
Selke, drink it in.
What?
It always goes down smooth. That Selke always goes down smooth.
But either way, he's a big player to miss, and you can see it. So he would be out there playing the defensive offenseman against the Bergeron line. And I mean, to be fair, last night the Flyers did pretty well against that line. The goal they scored was like a grinding goal. So they did what they had to do, but it's like yo, we've only had one game where we've let in shots. I don't know what to do anymore.
They definitely come out ugly. They came out ugly against the Bruins in game 1, giving up 12 seconds in, giving up a goal. And I don't believe they actually had a shot on goal for about 10 minutes. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, and Ghost got undressed, but to be honest, he's been playing well, so I'm not going to – one mistake's a mistake. But they need to control a game. It's plain and simple. The takeaways I've been saying basically every game, we've been outshot again. We're not controlling the full game, and we're not playing great defense.
Well, speaking about not controlling things, how about this? This is the lines at practice for Saturday. Since we are recording this on Saturday, it will be posted on Saturday on the YouTube channel at the PhillyPhans and anywhere you can find podcasts. The reason the eyes are lit up is because Eric forgot to do it last week.
I forgot. Sorry. You don't want to see every time.
You were going to have a Boy Meets World reference in there. Come on, soup or bowl?
Okay. Bowl. Can. There's trouble in the Balkans? Is that what the radio said, girl? Soup. Bowl. Soup or bowl.
The big game's tomorrow.
The big game, the Flyers versus the Capitals. The lines at practice today. JVR, Coots, Voracek, line 1. Giroux, Patrick, Konecny, line 2. Lindblom, Lawton, Farabee, line 3. Raffle, Hayes, and Knack, line 4.
Wow.
Hayes is in the doghouse.
For what reason?
I don't know.
He's
He's in the doghouse. Tweet brought to you by that Canadian, Dan Knightley.
That Canadian. He ever get that?
He did. He definitely got that. He heard about it. As soon as I said it, I tweeted at him, said, I may have called you that Canadian.
That Canadian. That's interesting. Why would you drop Kevin Hayes to the fourth line? But like we said, we don't have a fourth line. So I'm taking a moment.
Take your moment because we kind of don't have any defense to help out our.
That's the thing. We talk about our depth up front, but our defense, man, if someone goes down, we're in trouble.
All right, so there is clarification by AV. Kevin Hayes can be better defensively and needs to have shorter shifts, which is the reason why he is on the fourth line of practice.
They're saying he's tired?
Maybe. That was Sam Carchidi, Broad Street Bull, who basically what AV said at the press conference today. Who knows? Flyers Twitter, Flyers press, they're not fun.
No. Kev.
What I do now.
Nothing. It's hard to watch the games. You go in, you're like, what are they going to bring today?
He also said, don't pay attention to today's lines at practice.
That's fine. I
don't believe that.
I just don't know what to think anymore. And then you get, Carter Hart, back spasms day to day.
He's good to go tomorrow.
I figured. It's not.
I just saw that report too. You're welcome. I'm glad I'm bringing things to the table today. I'm
just saying.
Carter Hart will play in the big game.
It was a little worry. Phil Myers, you have any update on that? Because he was out on Saturday.
I'm waiting.
Oh, it's loading.
He was out on Friday.
Friday. It's Saturday.
Today is Saturday.
So yeah, I mean, when you miss someone like Phil Myers, that's a big miss because he's become a solid defenseman.
Phil Myers day to day.
Yeah.
If Myers will be able to, isn't sure if Myers will be able to play tomorrow. However, Carter Hart will play.
Well, that's good.
Couturier is getting closer, but wasn't ruled out for Sunday.
I think he'll be back Tuesday. I don't know if he's going to play Sunday.
They all did warm up and they all did practice today. So Myers, Hart, Lindblom, Couturier all practiced today.
Yeah, Lindblom took that nasty hit.
Who do we have to go after? Who do I have to put the hit on? I know a guy.
I don't think so. If you watch the hit again, there's people that are going to disagree with me.
It was nasty, Eric.
You're watching it in slow motion. If it was the other way around, we'd be like, oh, no, clean hit. you know,
You didn't say that when Carson Wentz was taken out by
Carson
Hart.
I don't know. We'll see. As long as he's fine.
Stop changing your tune.
So what do you think, Kev? What do the Flyers have to do to be more consistent?
Well, one, they need to put the puck on the net, which would be very helpful when fans return, because the Wells Fargo Center did get a good clearance, a good review on social distancing rules, and a good cleanliness review. They need
cleanliness.
Yeah, it's a word.
Cleanliness.
Let's get fans in the seats so they can tell the Flyers when to shoot, because obviously nobody else is.
I hate them.
We need to be in there. I have to yell shoot for the Flyers to start.
I will never yell shoot, but they should shoot.
I will also woo. If I need to woo, I will woo.
I'll kill you.
So when we go to the Flyers game.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, they need to shoot more. They need to back check, and they need to support their goalie.
Facts.
Score. No, they're scoring. It's funny because you watched, what was it, Wednesday night hockey. In between periods, they're talking about how the Flyers are in the bottom of the league in shots per game. However, they have 3.2 or 3 point whatever goals a game, which is top 10 in the league. So their shooting percentage is very high. So maybe they should shoot more. Maybe they'd score more. I'm just saying.
Like I said, us fans, PHANS, us fans, we need to be in the crowd and we need to coach. Just tell them to shoot. They'll do it.
The PhillyPhans club box.
Yes, the box that doesn't exist.
How do we get that? Wells Fargo Center. We're coming. Give us a box.
They're not going to put us in the press box either. We're too angry. You think they want to deal with us? We're too rowdy.
So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow at 12:00 in the big game.
The big game. They got the Caps back to back. They got tomorrow and Tuesday. Yeah,
it's not back to back.
Yeah, but it's back to back. It's back to back games. I don't like it.
So
then we got the Devils, who, I mean, okay.
And we've also had some changes in the schedule.
Oh, we do?
Because of the Buffalo Sabres COVID outbreak. So some games are moved a day later. One was against the Devils and one was against the Sabres, I believe. It's just a day later. And then there's one that was actually moved from April 20th to April 1st. So there was 3 games moved for the Flyers.
Their point differential sucks. By the way, they have 39 goals for and 37 goals against.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's average.
Yeah, the Bruins have 36 goals for, 24 goals against. Can we start playing hockey, please?
Well, did you see Tuukka Rask's numbers against the Flyers?
Go ahead. You're gonna tell me anyway.
No, he's second.
Tell me anyway.
He's second all time against a team for wins and save percentage and stuff. I think save percentage. So our goals against, one of those, but he kills the Flyers, and we would have beat him on Wednesday, but we suck.
Decided to take stupid penalties, not play three period hockey.
Yeah, let's be honest. If we're talking about consistency,
playing shitty hockey
if we're talking about consistency here, the refs this year have been super inconsistent.
Erratic.
I don't know, and I put this out on our Twitter saying that you shouldn't get a penalty for slashing when a player has one hand on the stick and is reaching for the puck, and you hit his stick and it falls out of his hand. That is not slashing. That is a weak-held stick. I don't know if you agree, Kev, but I hate that rule. And
can't do anything about it except show up to the Wells Fargo Center and start cursing out refs.
Okay.
Bad call, except he didn't say bad call. It was funny. When we were kids, my dad used to say, "Oh, the fans aren't saying a-hole, they're saying bad call." And I believed it for a period of time.
That's because you're stupid.
Well, I was 6.
Stupid idiot of the week, Kevin King.
I was like 6. That's not right.
Anyway, Kev. So
the weasel. It's not even funny.
So Sunday, 12 o'clock.
Stupid idiot.
Flyers, Capitals. Let's hope they bring some consistency. Let's hope they play a full game. Let's hope they end the game leading in shots and in goals.
Yeah. Put the puck in the net.
Yes.
Defend your goaltenders who have been playing good hockey.
Good. Not great, but they've been playing good enough to win.
Good hockey. Good hockey.
Elliott did let up that weak goal, but also saved a bunch. So.
Elliott! Yeah, he got it back. He saved so many. Come on.
So I'm not mad at him. And we should score more than one goal.
They definitely should. It was JVR who scored the goal too. So
JVR is killing it.
We have. Oh man, I forgot the transition, Eric. How could I forget the transition?
Oh my God! Hold on.
We're
transitioning. I thought I was gonna lose my voice.
It's gonna play the whole time. So sorry, I'm playing the whole thing. I'm just moving the speaker. Everybody. So the Philadelphia 76ers.
Are they still leading the league?
Sorry, correction. The first place in the Eastern Conference, Philadelphia 76ers.
Joel Embiid.
They had an okay week.
The
MVB definitely helps them out there. They had an okay week.
They lost the last game.
They did, but they're still undefeated with their starters. Still undefeated with their starters, Eric. So the last game, Ben Simmons was out.
I know.
Which definitely hurt.
Didn't Joel put up 30-something?
Joel put up 31 in the first half.
Yeah.
All right. But they lost to the Pacers the other day, which wasn't not the Pacers. The Trailblazers. I'm sorry. I'm losing it. They lost to the Trailblazers. They off of the back-to-back days. They beat the Hornets on Wednesday. They faced the Trailblazers on Thursday. Sixers, really, the Trailblazers weren't a team they needed to beat. Let's be honest. It's not a team that, they have to go out there and beat. They have to beat these top-tier teams no matter what. So, in the Eastern Conference-wise, they need to go after and they need to beat teams like the Nets, who will be without their big three because the NBA is afraid of the Philadelphia 76ers. The NBA also hates the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, what happened? I saw something with Durant. He got taken out for safety reasons.
Durant was taken out for safety protocol. He's not making the trip. Apparently, he was close contact with someone. Maybe.
But he got taken out mid-game.
Mid-game. And everybody else is clear to go tonight. Everybody else is clear to travel.
How does that make sense? How is he taken out mid-game? Shouldn't he been? Because
the NBA is afraid of the 76ers. They also hate the 76ers.
Well,
they hate the process.
If you're but in real, not conspiracy land,
I'm in conspiracy land. I live here now.
Why did he get taken out mid-game? That makes no sense.
Because
shouldn't everything been tested and thought of before?
That's what the NBA does. Yes, it should have been tested before. No, he should have been pulled out.
Did he leave the stadium and go somewhere at halftime?
Yeah, he went to hang out with James Harden in the clubs in New York.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
They're still closed.
Makes no sense.
Neither does the rumor I just saw, and I don't want to have to say it. I'm going to end up saying it later on, though.
Is it about the Bears?
Yes.
I saw that earlier today. There's a reason, Kev, that I'm not wearing any Philadelphia attire today.
I'm just sitting here in my basement.
I can't.
It's already dark down here. I might as well make it more dark. Maybe I should paint the walls black.
Oh, for real. It's bad.
Oh, my goodness.
We'll talk about that when we get to the
Yeah,
but anyway.
We'll get there. Wow. Oh, my goodness. So the Sixers should be in. Ben Simmons should be in tonight for the Philadelphia 76ers as they move on. And obviously they need more guards. They need more guard play. All right. Even though, and we said this last week, you got guys like JJ Redick, who they're still rumored to trade for. I heard on the radio the other day that they should probably make a move for someone like a PJ Tucker. You don't see them right now trading for Bradley Beal because Bradley Beal does not want to leave or move anywhere in the middle of the pandemic, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm. They should really get Johnny Gaudreau.
The 76ers are definitely they're rumored to get Johnny Hockey. We're gonna call him Johnny Basketball when it comes to the 76ers. I don't have much on them this week, only because they played so well and they lost to a team. I mean, they shouldn't have lost to Trailblazers, but you're also playing like you played Thursday to prepare for Saturday. Let's be honest. Thursday against the Trailblazers was a practice to get you ready for the Nets this weekend.
And let's be honest, we're not worried. There's not a lot to worry about with the Sixers besides depth. A little bit. Not really a lot.
You've got depth. You have Seth Curry, who's a little off right now, so he needs to practice. I mean, COVID hit him hard, so he's going to be off. It's obvious that this is like human things that people don't put to reason when it comes to professional athletes. Stumbling over my words, I apologize.
And professional media people like us, stumbling over our words.
Well, I'm not a professional media person. I'm a teacher. I'm an educator.
I stumble over my words. You should be better then because you're a teacher.
I stumble over my words there too. All right. My kids think it's funny.
They probably think you're drunk.
I'm changing conversation. That's not right to say to an educator. So yeah, they need more. They definitely need more depth. They need more shooting. Let's get it. We need another guard in here. You definitely need guys who can give Joel Embiid a little bit of a break during some games. But Embiid said something important to me this week.
To you?
Well, not to me personally.
Directly to you. That's how you phrased it.
It wasn't directly to me. It was to media personnel where he said that he wanted his son to be better than him, which tells me Joel Embiid finally gets it. He's no longer a Troel.
Or a child.
All right, he's no longer a child who's putting up the fun Twitter stuff and dancing in the middle while he's injured on stage. He is. I think he finally is starting to get it that he wants to put up an MVP performance and he wants his son to look up to him and wants him to be better than him, just like any parent would want. It's perfect. Joel Embiid is now grown up. MVP coming. They're winning the championships this year. I'm going to say it on the 50th episode.
Yeah.
We're winning.
Putting a bet down right now, futures?
I might have to. Maybe on a losing streak.
Oh, let's
You're looking at futures bets right now?
Yeah, I am. You keep talking.
You might as well look at prop bets for the big game as well.
Sure, but you keep talking.
JVR to score first.
I was so confused for a second.
Lauren. Ooh.
Whoa.
Lauren Hart over under 3 minutes.
Right. So the Sixers, here you go, Kevin. The Sixers are 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Fifth to win. They're so plus 1,400.
If I put down a big 100 pennies,
you'll win $140.
Let's do it.
Wait, no, $14.
100 pennies for $14.
$14.
I'm in.
Sorry.
I'm willing to put down 100 pennies right now.
$14. Well, actually, technically, you'd win 15 to get your dollar back. So you'd win $15.
Put down the 100 pennies. The 76ers. Yeah, I'm not staying awake next week for the 9 o'clock and the 10 o'clock games.
Yeah.
But they've got an 8 o'clock game against the Brooklyn Nets. If this podcast is put up before Saturday night,
it's
Eric, so it may or may not.
Whoa. The podcast will be up after we're finished. It's the YouTube that takes a little bit.
They have the Kings at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. They got the Trailblazers again on Thursday at 10 o'clock. Then we actually have a decent time on next Saturday at 3 o'clock with the Sons of Phoenix, and then back to 9 o'clock effort against the Utah Jazz. A lot of games.
A lot of games for both the Flyers and the Sixers. That's why I want to do 2 half-hour podcasts. But it's all right. We'll stick to an hour. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I was thinking moving to half-hour podcast, after episode 50. And guess what we're on?
Oh!
Look at that.
Oh!
Look at that. We've hit the 50 mark.
He's hitting me with new things.
Eric keeps forgetting. So fireworks are going off in the background right now, by the way. Fireworks.
Is that the thing?
That's Eric editing fireworks into the podcast on the YouTube channel. You're welcome.
You love setting up.
I'm
Are you sad?
setting
Are you
up
sad that I
everything.
didn't do one where you said eBay and all that?
I'm a little disappointed that you did not do anything last week. You were so incredibly lazy. It's not even
No,
funny.
I'm not. That's not it at all.
You are such a weasel. It's not even funny.
Such a weasel. There are a lot of prop bets, Kev.
I was going to like play that soundbite, but my dad is currently calling me in the middle of the podcast. Hi, Dad. Love you.
We're not talking to you.
I'll call you back, Dad. I'm sorry that I was a weasel there.
Because you were such a weasel, it's not even funny.
Thank you, Jake.
There's a lot of bets, man.
A lot of good prop bets, but before we go into that, I
Opening kickoff to be a touchback. That's crazy. Anyway,
before we go into the prop bets, Eric,
I'm sorry.
we got to talk about the whole team.
We gotta talk about the birds. The birds.
Well, we can relive 3 years ago.
That was
When you-
yesterday.
When you and I were sitting down at Doug's house, enjoying beverages of water.
Doug slipped on ice that
He did.
night.
Enjoying beverages of water throughout the entire night.
With a dog mask.
This champagne of waters with a dog mask. Which my dog mask, by the way,
It
which
was.
would not work in the COVID era right now.
No.
Everybody wore that dog mask.
I'll tell you what.
Every single person there.
It's funny. I saw something on I don't know, Instagram or Twitter where it said, yeah, everyone pre-COVID was actually pretty disgusting.
So did you see my tweet the other day?
No.
In memory of the Eagles winning the Super Bowl?
Mm-mm.
I said the top 3 moments of my life. The
Oh yeah,
birth
man.
of
it
my
was like-
child.
I thought it was 4.
Well, I did change it to 4. The birth of my child, the Eagles win the Super Bowl, the Phillies win the World Series, and then the day I got married.
Yeah.
In no particular order.
Right.
That's the order.
Yeah.
Don't tell my wife.
Well, it's a good thing she doesn't listen.
She does. Oh no, she's wanted to. I am not going to have her listen to episode 50. Definitely not listen to this one. You hear that, honey? She hasn't yelled at me yet for being too loud, which is very rare.
That's good. That's good.
Very rare.
My dog's barking. I can hear it downstairs.
I hear that's a good addition. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you by Guinness, the dog. Not
Affiliated with the alcohol beverage.
Not the drink, the dog.
But yeah, speaking of the Eagles, Kev.
Oh yeah, the Eagles stuff happened. Carson Wentz is getting traded, or he's not
Everywhere.
getting traded. This is the most ridiculous thing in the world. All
So
right? It's
can I have
so
my take?
ridiculous.
Let me give you my take before you go over it. Here's my take. Why would you bring in these coaches, right? That kind of are like centered around Carson Wentz being your quarterback, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna trade him. So I don't get it. I don't get the move. I don't get the rumors. The latest rumor was that the Bears blew my mind. I was like, what? You know what I'm talking about.
Guess I'm just smarter than everybody else. I just
Is
why.
Joel the the GM of the Eagles?
That's why.
But you saw it with the Bears. They're talking about getting Nick Foles back.
Eric,
You saw that.
I did. And where do we live?
In Negadelphia?
We do live in Negadelphia. And you want to know what happens in Negadelphia?
What's that?
You know why? Because bad things happen in
Bad
Philadelphia.
things happen in Philadelphia. You could buy our T-shirt on
On
eBay.
Teespring. No, it's on
Teespring. It's one of them.
My dad actually texted me that last night about the Flyers.
Yeah, well, it's true, and it continues to happen. Now, Negadelphia and the Negadelphia radio host and the press is going to take a few things out of this. One, they're going to say, oh my gosh, look at Carson Wentz's Instagram. Quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles is now off of that. They're going to take his radio silence of not talking to the press, not posting anything on Twitter, and basically just shutting everybody out as negative, as in he's not coming back. The Eagles are trying to build around Carson Wentz. The problem at this point now, though, is that they need to send Sirianni and his staff to Carson Wentz to talk to Carson Wentz, if they haven't already, to talk him into playing some football for the Philadelphia Eagles. If not, and if Carson Wentz wants to move on, you need to move on. Because now all the rumors are not only is Jalen Hurts going to be your quarterback, which I've accepted, even though I think it's going to hurt us in the future. I think Carson Wentz is going to come back to bite us right in the arse.
Of course.
I don't get the rumors. I think that it just continues to be a toxic environment for the Philadelphia Eagles. You have given way too much control to Howie Roseman with personnel decisions and who is running this football organization. Right now, I don't trust either of the quarterback back there, and it mainly because of play of last season. But we also know what Carson Wentz can do, and we also know that Jalen Hurts can make moves with his legs. The problem is there's a lot of people who go out there and make up these things like, oh, a first-round pick is going to get it done for Carson. Oh, they're going to get a couple first-round picks. I don't see it. Because Jared Goff, you had to trade away Goff and first-round picks for an older Matt Stafford that's going to cost you less money. I get that you got rid of the cap. That's great. Congratulations. But for those people who are thinking that we're getting a first-round pick, one, I don't see it happening. And two, if it does happen, do you really trust Howie Roseman to make 2 first-round picks in the NFL draft?
No, not at all. And that's the problem. Is like you said, when Jared Goff was traded with 2 first-round picks for a 30+ Matt Stafford, Carson Wentz, his value dropped harder than GameStop did after that short sale. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for the Eagles. It doesn't look good for Carson Wentz. I just looked at his Instagram. Yeah, it just says quarterback, but whatever. If you want to read into it.
His stock value is down. It's down.
But I agree with you. If he doesn't want to play in Philadelphia, then yeah, move him.
You're going to have to move on. And I mean, I want Carson Wentz as the quarterback. You know I want Carson Wentz as the quarterback. I just want someone who's going to be a franchise guy. I don't know what's going to happen. They caused this. Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie and the media, they have caused this to happen.
But it does make me think, like when we had Kelly on, we've talked about it as well, where there's smoke, there's fire. So these things keep coming out against him. When do we have to accept that it might be partially him?
I think it is partially him. I think it's also how you handle certain situations. Once again, these professional athletes, they are human.
Yes, they are. No, I agree.
You bring human values to things. All right. And a lot of these young guys want things right away because that is the generation we live in. We live in the Twitterverse right now where everything is given to us in the click of a button. All right. We don't have patience.
I was going to say the Amazon verse, but sure.
We don't have patience. All right. And these young guys, they have grown up in this Twitterverse. Twitter has been around for 13, 14 years. So most of their lives, it's been about 12 to 13 years.
So,
all right. So yeah, look it up. It may be a little less, but it's over 10.
Oh yeah.
It's over 10. So this is the universe they've lived in for their entire life. So they want things right away. They want things right now. And it affects things in the future. So the fact that there's no patience with the play calling and with the move that Carson Wentz is going to get the ball out to you at one point, that's going to affect these young wide receivers. That's going to affect these young guys who are looking to make plays where the patience has to pay off. And the veterans had the patience.
Yep.
But it's the younger guys that don't.
You're right. 14 years.
See? I'm smarter than the average bear.
Oh, boy.
So I don't know. I really don't know what the Eagles are going to do. I've been saying it for a while. I have no idea. They have They have the tools in the toolbox, but they're also the worst run organization possible.
And that's what analysts have said. They said whoever takes this coaching job is walking into, a dumpster fire. And
all of these calls are coming in for willing to trade him. Once again, where there's smoke, there's fire. If there's calls coming in, the Eagles are initiating these phone calls too, and they are taking on these phone calls.
Right.
And if the Colts are interested and the Bears are interested, it's gonna. I mean, I could see it as more the Colts now because hey, we did you a favor, you do us a favor, sort of thing. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's exactly what's going on right now with the Colts. Like I said, Frank Reich might get Carson Wentz back again, and it's going to come back to haunt the Philadelphia Eagles. And the big rumor right now, of course, because everybody, and this is something I said months ago, by the way, too, is that there was going to be a rumor in which Nick Foles came back, and guess what? There's a rumor that Nick Foles is coming back.
I know. I said that earlier. Couldn't believe it.
The Folesian Society. Who is the Folesian Society going to support now? If Nick Foles is on the team and Jalen Hurts is on the team, what are these Folesian Hurtsians going to do? What are the Wentz haters going to do? I don't know.
You upset? You're upset like how I am with the Flyers.
Well, I've accepted the fact that Carson's probably going to be traded. I've said that for a while. I've accepted the fact he's going to be traded. I just don't get how you try to get rid of a guy now with one bad year coming off a concussion. He's not a Superman. It does affect his play. I don't know how you get rid of him right now. Unless you were smarter than everybody else, and you've already proven you're not. I mean,
look at the Atlanta Falcons keeping Matt Ryan around forever, or look at Detroit keeping Matthew Stafford around forever before he got traded. Like, give him. I agree. You bring in these coaches, you might as well give them something, not trade them. I think it's too much of a cap liability. You could still have him on your team, and you wouldn't have to trade him, and you could, you're still paying him to play rather than eating it. And then what do you do then? Because you have so many other specialty areas where we need help. So it's like, why don't we just keep him? Why are we talking about trading him? Unless he truly is the reason for all this and he wants to get out. Because what do you do then? If he's like, hey, I'm one out. Even though I've seen posts say he hasn't initiated a trade request or anything like that.
Yeah, and you haven't heard from him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the media is going to push. When you don't hear from a player, that's where the media is going to push, hey, he definitely wants out. There's no doubt he wants to out because they haven't talked to him. Nobody knows what Carson Wentz is going through except for Carson Wentz.
Yeah, and he could just literally be like meditating on it. He could be just sitting at his house and relaxing, not thinking about football right now because he's not playing, getting his mind right. That could all be happening. And the people in conspiracy land where you like to live, Kev, need an answer, but they're not getting it, so they're making one up.
He also has a child.
That too.
Which takes up a lot of your life and a lot of your attention. The last thing you want to do when you're home with your child is to deal with work. And let's be honest, being the quarterback of a football team is a job.
But people might also be like, well, he's getting paid all this money. He should be obligated to answer these questions.
He's not.
Marshawn Lynch got fined for it.
You're not obligated to answer the questions. The Eagles coaching staff, and I said it all last year, why do I have to hear Doug Peterson talk 3 times a week, 4 times a week? Why? Go out and do your job. Go coach. That's your job. Your job is not to impress us in the press.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Frank Sirianni, he's definitely not impressing us with his answers in the press right now. But let's go do our job and let's see what you're going to do to make this organization better. And right now the organization has not been great.
No. I just can't believe all the rumors. You know what the rumor should be? Oh, we're bringing in a between the tackles running back. Oh, we're going to draft this guy, this wide receiver at number 6 because we need him. Or, oh, we're going to get a linebacker or a young lineman or, something like that. But no, we're stuck on the quarterback thing that we've been stuck on for 3 freaking years.
And it's not only us. It's not only the Philadelphia media. It's the national press. Where's the Deshaun Watson press who's won it out? Where's that?
There is a little press
that
on it. There is
Where's
a little
the guy,
press on it.
Where's the guy who's forced it? Little compared to Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Very little compared to Carson Wentz.
It's because there's not much drama there. That's why.
Because it's Houston?
Well, it's because everyone knows Deshaun Watson wants out. So it's like, all right, where's he going? That's basically all it is. No one knows what's going on. That's what I'm saying. People need answers, and they're not getting them. So they're going to keep pushing or making up things to try to get someone to talk.
Because Philadelphia is impatient, and we have unattainable expectations.
Right. People are already saying, like, oh, Carter Hart is injury prone. What?
Can we slap them?
Yeah. Or the people are like, Joel can't play a whole season. That's me included, by the way.
MVB'd.
But, like, there's people like that. Or Simmons is a terrible basketball player because he only plays defense.
Why are you taking shots at the Sixers?
No, I'm just saying these are what Philadelphians are saying.
Claude
Drew's a terrible captain because he can't score like he used to.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing the Flyers into it.
I already did. I started with Carter Hart.
I appreciate you. You said more Sixers. Attacking the Sixers.
I said 2 Sixers and 2 Flyers.
The next championship team you're attacking.
Did you hear the other rumor or news?
I try to stay, when I try to
I try and stay away from the rat poison.
I try to stay away from the rat poison.
You know who wants to be a running back coach for the Eagles?
Johnny Gaudreau.
No. Brian Westbrook said he's available.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Thanks, B West. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, you don't.
Thanks for the positivity. I appreciate that.
Oh my God.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Thanks for the positivity. I appreciate that.
I don't get it. We need guys that run between. We need an organization we could trust, and the fans, us included, do not trust the organization to make anything better.
Nope.
I don't trust them to make the Carson Wentz situation better, even though that's what they want to do. But they keep, just like their past couple seasons, they've done the same thing over and over and over, and they expected a different result.
The definition of insanity.
That's exactly what they've been doing. So when Doug Peterson was hired, they wanted the magic back from Andy Reid days. That's what they wanted. So now, with Frank Sirianni hired, they want the magic from the Super Bowl in 2017. That's what they want back. That's literally the reason why Sirianni was hired, was to bring back that Frank Reich magic.
So what
Bring
you're
it
saying
back
is
now.
the Eagles like to live in the past and don't like to move forward.
Yeah, they're living in the past. They're repeating the same thing over and over again, and they're not moving forward. And
But we all know new is always better.
Thank you, thank you, Barney Stinson.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor of this podcast, by the way.
Great
Not a
Scotch.
sponsor. Not a sponsor. Prop bets. Let's. You got me flustered. You talk about the Eagles. You talk about all these trade rumors. You talk about Nick Foles coming back now. Let's just go to prop bets.
Well, it's funny. Like, let's talk about that, Kev, because you brought it up a little bit. If Nick Foles does come back, you're right. Who's going to be the starter? Who's going to be the backup? Who are the Eagles fans going to hate?
No matter what, their favorite player is going to be the backup quarterback.
That's right. So it
No matter
doesn't
what.
matter.
No matter what. Prop bets.
All right, fine.
Big game prop bets.
Hold on.
So sometimes I get confused with the prop bets, by the
Okay.
I'm going specifically commercials right now. When is the first commercial? Is it in the pregame or is it when the game starts?
That's a good question.
Like,
I don't see
it-
anything on there for that though.
Oh, I've got them right here. Which
Wait, but I don't on what site? Because I don't have anything on.
I'm on sportingnews.com
Because I don't have any.
/US/NFL/news/Super Bowl prop bets.
I don't have anything because FanDuel doesn't do anything like that. They do player prop bets.
Yeah, I'm going with the fun prop bets.
Like who's the player to have the most receiving yards? But we can go first. Let's go with yours first.
Super Bowl commercial prop bets.
I think it's got to be. So here's.
Is it before the game or is it during the game? I don't know.
It has to be. Well, it has to be defined. It has to be defined. But I think it's the first commercial after kickoff.
See, and I always took it as the good commercial start in the pregame. No matter what, good commercials, the new commercials start in the pregame.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the first Anheuser-Busch brand commercial that will air?
What are the choices?
Bud Light.
Is Bud Light Seltzer on there?
Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade, Michelob Ultra, or Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer.
I think it's going with the trend. It'll probably be a seltzer.
Yeah, I'm going Seltzer Lemonade. Lemonade.
I think it's going to be that.
Plus 175.
Yeah. Was Bud Light the?
Bud Light is plus 120.
Yeah.
The organic seltzer is plus 200.
Lame.
Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade has already released its Super Bowl commercial, by the way.
Ooh, so maybe it won't. Oh, actually, does that give it a better chance to be first? I don't know.
It might give it a better chance of being later.
And let me ask you this, Kev. Super Bowl ads.
Big game ads.
Sorry.
Big game ads. Soup. Would you like some soup or would you like a bowl?
Sorry. The ads really stop after halftime.
Yeah, sometimes they're repetitive. Are there going to be good? Like last year's, they weren't that good.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. How many commercials will have a dog in them?
Oh my God. 90% of them.
Over 4.5 is minus 250. Under 4.5 is plus 170.
Yeah, that's not a bet I would go on.
That's definitely the over.
Yeah, no.
People love dogs.
Yeah, that's the over.
How many commercials will show a person wearing a mask? Over 2.5 or under 2.5?
That's a good question. Is the under plus?
The under is plus 275. The over is minus 450.
That's interesting because I don't know.
It's 450.
I don't know because you see a lot of commercials. There's not a lot of people wearing masks though. The only, you know what the funny one is? Have you ever seen the Raymore and Flanagan commercial where they put the mask after the commercial was already made?
I have not.
It's like CGI.
I try to stay away from the rat poison.
It's CGI'd on the people's face. It cracks me up because it's so fake. Way to go with Raymore and Flanagan, you dumbass.
Will the M&M Spokes Candy be wearing a mask?
No.
Minus 160, no. Plus 120 is yes.
Yeah, I don't think you will.
Who will speak first in the Frito-Lay's pregame commercial? Peyton Manning or Eli Manning?
Is that a commercial?
I guess so.
It's got to be Peyton Manning because have you seen Eli Manning's Frank's Red Hot commercial?
Does he use the Eli face?
He used the Eli face, and he sounds like a dum-dum.
He is a dum-dum.
So, he's no Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's hilarious. Love him. Post NFL. Love him in the NFL too. But Eli, come on. You got big shoes to fill.
Maybe the other brother, the other Manning will be in there. Will Jerry Rice make a paper football field goal in Frito-Lay's commercial? Yes or no?
I feel like people could already see that. It's probably like released somewhere.
It's probably released somewhere. Will there be a COVID vaccine commercial?
I don't know. We don't have enough vaccines anyway.
Yeah, no is a minus 160. Yes is a plus 120. I don't know if there'd be a commercial that would mention the vaccine because I don't think there's enough.
Yeah.
Total number of commercials. Over 92.5, minus 125. Under 92.5, minus 115.
Well, they show a commercial after every play, basically. In the big game.
This one isn't a bad one. The color. So we have the Super Bowl Gatorade shower prop bet.
The
Your
big game.
One. The big game.
Gosh.
Would you like some soup or a bowl with your Gatorade?
Oh, we are struggling because it's tomorrow.
The color of liquid poured on the winning coach.
Oh, that's always a good one. I'm going with yellow.
So orange is plus 110.
Mm-hmm.
Red or pink Gatorade is plus 300. Yellow, lime, or green is plus 450.
That's what I'm going with. I'm going with that one.
Blue is a plus 500.
What's none? Because sometimes it could be water.
Clear is a plus 600.
Yeah.
And a purple is a plus 900.
Oh, you might.
Laying down the big pennies.
I'll tell you what, I'm probably betting on that one because I love that. I bet on that last year.
Since 2001, it's been orange 5 times, none 5 times, so no Gatorade dump. Clear has been up there 4 times, yellow 3, blue 2, purple 1. Makes you think why red has the second best odds.
Here's my question, Kev. Can you go back and look at what either team has on their sideline the most and get the inside information on that bet?
Say that again?
Can you get so either the Bucks or the Chiefs, what Gatorade they drink the most, and then have inside information to win that?
You definitely could.
Yeah.
You definitely could. We have the
I'm looking at you, Anthony.
We're looking at defer and receive, by the way, as other prop bets. One of the bets was first play of the first half, first play of the second half. So basically,
what, a run or a pass?
Yeah, if the Bucks have the ball, it's going to be a run. If the Chiefs have the ball, it's going to be a pass. It's kind of obvious. It's like who's getting the ball first. Will Burger be said by Andy Reid?
Like after the game in the press conference?
Yeah.
I just want to go home and have a burger.
Will the MVP say Disney in his speech? No is minus 400.
Do they
plus
do
250.
that? I was going to say, they don't really do that.
I don't hear it in the speech.
Yeah, it's usually afterward.
You get the commercial.
Yeah.
We have who will the MVP refer to at first in his speech?
Hopefully.
Teammates plus 100. God or religion plus 225. USA plus 700.
I would like to thank the United States of America.
The winning city plus 700. The family plus 900. Coaches
Phans.
plus 1,000. Team owner plus 2,000. This would definitely be more winning city / fans, wouldn't it?
That's what I thought. What's that?
Which is a plus 700. Teammates is the favorite.
I would think I would like to thank the organization for having me, maybe.
Would that be team owner, which is plus 2,000?
I don't know.
Let's
Depends.
see.
It depends because it could be religion too. I've seen that a couple times first. First, I like to thank God. I've seen that. That's plus 200, right? That's lower.
250 plus
Yeah,
250.
So I would probably go with that one.
Will any player propose to his girlfriend on the field after the game?
Oh my God. What's yes on that?
Plus 525.
That's it? Oh, get out of here.
No is a minus 950.
Someone has the inside information for that only to be plus 25. That means someone's proposing.
Will Joe Biden call to congratulate the winning coach? It's not Philadelphia, so I'm going to give it a no.
He'd be good.
It's a minus 450 for yes, plus 275 for no.
He's still dealing with national crisis.
He's got a lot. He's
got a lot on his plate already.
Plus, he might be asleep by halftime. Who knows?
I might be asleep by halftime.
I don't even. Who is the halftime show?
It's The Weeknd.
Who?
The Weeknd. You never heard of The Weeknd?
I've heard of The Weeknd.
Oh my goodness.
Remember the days of like Prince and Paul McCartney
R.I.P. Prince.
and Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson. Remember those days?
Wow, really?
Remember when Britney Spears
Remember when it was the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
and was Red Hot Chili Peppers was good on Beyonce? If you like, you should have put a ring on it. That was okay. Weekend? Will the Weekend be live at the Super Bowl on the weekend?
Probably.
Will they actually be there, or will they be zoomed in?
I think they'll be there. Oh, you think it's gonna be like a recording?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. That's a good well, no, people would know that. I don't know.
And I know there were other bets like will the poem be like over 2 minutes and 20 seconds?
Yeah, that's always our heads and tails and all that.
Heads and tails.
Well, what are the odds on that, Kev?
I went off the screen.
It's 50-50, dude. It's probably like +1 or -110.
Yeah, it's about the same thing.
But I like the one I read to you earlier that FanDuel has. It's will the first kickoff where is it? Will the first kickoff be a touchback? Because no is +210.
That's a good go. That's a good go.
Yeah. Bradley Pena punts.
Oh, my favorite one is always the national anthem one.
The two
Over under.
Will a Bradley Pena punt result in
it's a good one.
touchback? I'm putting money on that bet too.
You're gonna send me all these?
Just go on FanDuel.
You're sending me all these, the ones you put in, so I can do the opposite, right?
Oh.
So
Sure.
the national anthem prop bet is over under 159. Over's even, and then under is -140.
Who's doing the national anthem?
Eric Church and Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh yeah, Eric Church was my boy.
Yeah, will they forget a word or omit a word from the national anthem? That's a +1,000.
I doubt. Well, he's a country singer. I'm going with no.
That's also a -5,000 for no.
Yeah. But +1,000, you put $1 on that, you win $10.
Which player will be shown first during the national anthem, Brady or Mahomes?
I'm going with Brady.
It's -130 for Brady, -110 for Mahomes.
Where are you getting these?
Sportingnews.com/US.
Yeah, but where are they on like app?
I don't know. I'm just looking up a website here.
How am I supposed to make these bets, Kev? People need to know.
Which coach will be shown first?
Kilkenny would not be happy with you right now.
No, Kenny McAndrews definitely would not be happy with me right now. Maybe he'll do one. I should have asked him to come on just for prop bets. Hey, you want to do prop bets? They're fun.
I will be doing some prop bets. I'll be doing a single game parlay. I'll probably be doing first touchdown score, or like just because it's the Super Bowl or the big game, the Super Bowl, because that's always fun to do. Campbell's Soup is like an ad of ours, so I like to mention them every now and then.
They're an ad of ours?
Yeah, they sponsor us.
They do?
No.
I was supposed to say, I didn't make a commercial for Chunky Soup. That would have been exciting.
No, it's Progresso.
I would have had my mom in it. Like
Didn't
Donovan McNabb.
Didn't he have a fake mom? Or
He
fake
did
mom?
have he had a fake mom. And then his real mom, I think, came on later on. But yes, it's definitely a fake mom in the beginning.
Well, Kev, it's an exciting weekend.
A lot of stuff. No awards?
He'll be singing this Super Bowl Sunday. Game Sunday.
No awards? I'm
gonna have to what?
You're gonna pass on the awards today?
No, we can go through the awards. I'm sorry.
We don't really have any. Winner of the week?
I don't know.
Joel Embiid. MVP. Let's just do it.
All right, Joel.
There's no other. Loser of the week?
The Flyers.
The Flyers.
Or the Philadelphia media. Do you know who? Hold on.
We call them
Stupid idiot.
stupid idiots of the week.
Hold on. So the rumors that were coming out that John Clark and all them.
Johnny Gaudreau's coming.
I don't know that he broke about Carson Wentz were from the Philly Inquirer. And I don't know how much I trust the Inquirer, Kev.
You're saying you don't trust Jeff McClain?
Do you?
Most of the time.
Okay. Fine.
I don't know.
Stupid idiot. The news media.
News media, yeah. Best quote is Joel Embiid this week.
Yeah, that's very heartfelt. I like it.
Yeah, heartfelt. You're a good man. I guess you're just smarter than everybody else. Best dressed Flyers Wednesday night hockey. Reverse retro is pretty cool to see.
It was all right. I'd rather have black and orange.
Everybody wants to see black. We know that.
No, I want the black on that jersey. I want the black where the orange is, and the orange where the black is.
You're getting sleepy, so I'm gonna end the podcast. You can make sure you follow us on the Twitter at the Philly Fans, on Instagram at the Philly Fans, at Facebook at the Philly Fans Podcast, or just go on our link tree. That happens.
Yeah.
We've got gear. We've got a YouTube channel at the Philly Fans PHANS. Eric,
make sure when you watch this, you hit that subscribe, you like, and you comment.
Perfect. Comment. Let us know how terrible Eric was. If you enjoyed me eating in the beginning of the podcast,
you'll see it.
It was pretty entertaining. You will see it.
Where are you eating? Fries?
No, I had some chicken.
Chicken?
I had some
How did it look like fries? Oh. Were you dipping it in cheese?
No, in honey mustard. Nothing like some honey mustard. We are not sponsored by honey mustard, by the way. We should.
That should be your wait. We need a brand, not just the honey mustard itself.
The Philly Fans honey mustard.
I'm surprised we're not sponsored by Thunderbird.
So, all right, Eric, gear, Teespring, eBay, that's sweet. Let's actually have like this Philadelphia sports team show up this week.
That'd be nice.
Like the Flyers. Go Sixers, go Union. You didn't talk about the New Jerseys. It's okay. You're just a fake fan.
I said it in the beginning. What do you want? I shared a story. Shared a story on the gram about the New Jerseys and the Facebook. They look good. They're actually kind of cool. They're like a sky blue or a aqua blue. I don't know what colors. They look nice.
Thanks. Well, go Sixers.
Go Sixers.
You didn't say Flyers? I'm shocked. Let's go Flyers. This is Kevin.
And Eric.
And we are signing off on the Philly Fans today. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Hope you enjoyed the big game. Go get some soup or some bowls during the game. Enjoy.
Thanks for listening and watching.
I